All right, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for being here. No, I try my best to start on time. You know, when I make a schedule, I like to stick to that. So, once again, thank you all for being here. This is going to be so awesome. I'm very excited about this. I just I'm looking at this right now and I have no words. Just oh my god. So here we go. So what we're gonna do, and we're gonna showcase a few titles, not just Tetris. I've got a couple other prototypes that we're gonna showcase. Kind of a special little deal. So, but you all came here for one reason and one reason only, and we're gonna start with that. So here we go. Here it is, the Tetris prototype. Let's pop this bad boy in and see what we got. I should probably switch the switch the cables here. Oh, because that's always a good sign. Oh, that's a start. Didn't I? We almost had it. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh my goodness. So... okay, so I was acting up the other night, yeah. Yes, it lives. Here it is. You see 1987 Academy Soft / Elorg. I looked up Academy Soft and I swear the thing doesn't exist. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, I tried to do as much research on this as I could, given with just the screenshot that was given to me. And when I looked up Academy Soft, it's just, even on Elorg, there was no mention of Academy Soft. So, I mean, there was mention of, like, a lot of the other stuff from, like, NES Tetris and Tengen Tetris, but... yeah, nothing about Academy Soft. So, licensed to Andromeda. Okay, I think I remember seeing Andromeda software. Sub-licensed to Mirrorsoft. I don't recall a Mirrorsoft, but Andromeda I do remember. So yeah, remember, this is a licensed by Nintendo NES Tetris that plays like Tengen Tetris, which was the unlicensed Tetris game. Yeah, exactly. So, okay, beginner, intermediate, advanced. Oh, come on. So, all right. Man, there would be a lot of people disappointed if I chose beginner. So, okay, so something I'm noticing that the Tengen version, once the blocks are dropped, they turn to solid color, where this one does not. So that's kind of interesting. And just so everybody knows, the DAS on this is god awful. Even trying to tap the pieces over is like, yeah, it's not as fast as it would be with like NES Tetris. So, so yeah, I know there were a lot of people, you know, and I know I brought this up to you, like a few weeks ago, that, you know, the possibilities of having this thing dumped. And
I'm definitely interested in looking into getting it dumped. I actually own a Kazo ROM dumper.
Okay. Hold on a second. Let's because we want people to hear this.
Okay.
So we want to hear it from you as the owner. Okay, guys. So I'm going to crank up the mic here. So I know there are a lot of people that were curious about getting this prototype dumped. So you're going to hear from the owner himself and what he intends to do. It's all yours.
So currently, I don't really have any plans to release it. I do want to dump it for historical, archival reasons. About, I don't know, 2 months ago, I got my hands on a Kazo, I believe is how you say it, ROM dumper. This area of expertise is something that I am not that fluent in, so I haven't had any luck dumping the ROMs. I have actually reached out and talked to John Riggs.
Okay, yeah.
About it. Mm-hmm. And so he apparently knows the people who made that board. Okay. So maybe through that, or he was saying I forget what one of the the ABS, I think it was, or the NT, the analog NT apparently has a dumping thing built into it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I know people who have those. So I mean, it's definitely going to get dumped for archival reasons for now.
Okay.
I have no, I don't know, intention to release it yet. I don't really have a reason why. I'm not trying to drive up value. I have no intention of selling it. I have been offered ridiculous sums of money for it, and I didn't even consider it. These were a gift from a friend who worked on many games back in the early Nintendo days. He never worked on this one. I don't know how he got this one. And just to make everyone cringe, this game, along with all the other prototypes that in my collection, were sitting loose, as in board loose, in a wine box in a dust-covered attic unclosed wine box, so full of dust, rattling around for 30 years.
I don't think I caught the board loose part when you first told me that.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, my heart just sank.
Oh my god. Yeah, so these were a gift from a friend, and I don't intend to make money off of that gift. On the other hand, I don't know. I haven't really pulled the trigger on whether or not I want to release it either, though.
Sure. Okay, so you heard it from the owner, and I know a lot. Like I said, I know a lot of you guys were coming to me, asking me, does he plan on doing this? Does he plan on doing that? And I gave the same answer to each and every person. I do not know, and I will not speak for the owner. Thank you, Retro Game Brews, for the host. What's up, brother? So, now that you've heard from the owner himself, that's pretty much where we're at as far as dumping the ROMs. I think it's awesome that he wants to do it for historical reasons, and I know a lot of other people will be looking into that as well. Also, I'll somebody else reached out to me who does gaming history.
Okay.
I don't know. Does a Frank sound familiar?
I'm other than like the groups that the smaller groups that I'm part of, Surge, stuff like that. I'm not really like big into the gaming community.
Honestly, I'd never heard of this guy until his name was brought up. So he's not local.
Okay. I've thought about after I get them dumped, like submitting them to like the video game archive, stuff like that, where they're not gonna release them for me. They're just gonna sit on some back burner database in case my computer crashes or my thumb drive gets lost or wherever I keep them when these games go corrupt, so that they are on like a secure database as well.
Okay.
But once that gets done, then I'll follow that route and see. I'll talk to them and see.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give you the guy's name.
Okay.
Later on, but he said he seemed pretty interested.
Okay.
So. Okay, so we'll go ahead and turn down the mic. Just a tad. So, just scarified down some mango habanero. Oh my god, dude. I couldn't do that. Back-to-back Tetris, hell yeah. So,
Dark greens are hard to see.
What's that?
Those dark greens are hard to see.
Right, and the one thing I'm having an issue with is trying to tell whether it's 3 lines or 4 lines.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, this I know is 4 lines, but everything else I've just been like, let's take a stab and see what happens. So yeah, this, like I said, this is the licensed by Nintendo earliest prototype.
Yeah, the gentleman who offered me the largest sum of money for it so far claims to own the 2 other versions of possible licensed by Nintendo Tengen Tetris out there, and I guess he wants all 3, but
but from my understanding, he wants nothing to do with dumping the ROMs.
Yes.
Selfish bastard.
Yeah. He has offered me money not to dump it.
He's offering you not to do it?
Yep.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
You heard it here, folks.
Well, not to release it, but yeah, I mean.
Oh man.
Yeah. So part of me kind of wants to release it just to stick it to him, but.
No, yeah, no, I totally would.
Yeah.
It's like, no, screw you, dude. I'm gonna do what I want. And just to spite you, hey, guess what? Guess what I just released? Let's see. Loving these colors. Man, are you sure? Dude, I can hardly tell what's going on. Kane is now hosting. Thank you. Thank you for the host. Oh man, God, I'm so glad. I'm so glad we're doing this. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
This is great. And like I said, as I started this, for all you Tetris players, the DAS on this is god-awful. I can understand why they would never use this as far as, you know, in competition, and I pray to the gods they never do. And even tapping is kind of sketchy, because I'm tapping like, we'll say like 6 times and it moves 3 spaces. Like that's how bad it is. Is this Atari? No. No, this no, this is NES. This is the earliest NES Tetris prototype. Licensed by Nintendo, but plays like Tengen Tetris. And Tengen Tetris was the unlicensed Tetris game for the Nintendo. Emily Pyro Kitty, thank you, madam. Thank you so much for the host. Magnavox Odyssey, well, you know, I don't know. I've never touched a Magnavox Odyssey, so I can't say. So, but if anybody has any questions, I think we went over the biggest question of them all. You know, like I said, the question I've been constantly getting, which, you know, don't get me wrong, thank you guys. I just wish I had an answer at the time, but again, since I'm not the owner, I cannot speak for him. And I refuse to do so. Oh my god. Look at that. Even on this, you get screwed by RNG. Jesus, how many was that in a row? Was that like 4? Yeah. That seemed like 4 in a row. Yeah, that's definitely Tengen Tetris. Now we're gonna put that over. Oh, good choices are good. Good choices are good. All right. Okay, so I'm what, near 130 lines in, and I don't feel like the speed has gone up. I feel like the speed has been the same. But maybe I'm just unobservant and missed something. Let's see here. Let's see. Is the DAS any different from the Tengen version? Tengen version on DAS on Tengen version is a little bit cleaner than this. I usually like the Tengen version. I usually play it on arcade because it's the same thing. But I can tap the joystick, many times, and that piece is gonna go over as many times as I tap it. So yeah, the Tengen version is definitely cleaner. Is this a cart or a ROM? This is a cart. There is no ROM for this. Does it have weird rotational guideline Not that I mean, I don't know what exactly the rotational guideline type stuff you're talking about. But it plays like, I mean, just from playing this, it plays just like Tengen Tetris. So I haven't seen any differences. Let's see. Memoryless randomizer. Yeah, pretty much. It's actually based on seeds. It's all predetermined. I like the stats on the right. Oh, wow. Oh, that is clever.
Is that not in?
Not that I've noticed.
Okay. Tengen Tetris is actually one of the, like, I don't want to say few, but it's one of those games I don't actually own, so I've never been able to.
Oh, wow.
Side by side it.
I mean, I have it. We can make a comparison and a contrast to it. Is there going to be a ROM for preservation? Well, we did discuss this a little bit ago. He does want to eventually preserve the ROM, but as far as releasing it to the public, it's kind of up in the air. Right now he's kind of not doing it. He's not releasing it to the public at this time. But maybe in the near or distant future he may. But for now, for preservation purposes, he's all for it. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. But yeah, I can find my Tengen Tetris cart and see if there's any. I mean, because just I can already tell there's some, you know, differences. Like I said, because when you set the pieces down, they turn to a solid color rather than stay an actual color.
Okay.
All sucks. Oh, come on. You don't mean that. You don't mean that. D-Lo wants a T-spin, please. Oh, man. Okay, you want T-spin? Alright, I'll give you T-spin. Alright. God, 5 of those? Really? Okay, T-spin. Nah, T-spins aren't happening. Oh man, he's gonna be really disappointed that I screwed that. I mean, I don't even know if I screwed that up. I mean, it was set up perfectly, and it did not turn. So I can't even say if I screwed it up or not. A lot of these people are gonna, you know, listen to that and they'll be like, hell yes, you screwed that up. You didn't get it, so you screwed it up. So yeah. Oh, wow. So, if you guys notice, like, I have all these lines and, it has stayed on level 10. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. Alright, we're gonna do this again. Okay, alright, alright. Alright, game. That's about enough of that. Okay, that, no. Okay, Jeez. Oh my gosh. RNG. I gotta pause because I gotta I gotta see what people said about that lack of a T-spin. Hope he doesn't get hit by lightning beforehand. Thank me for my host and I'll take it back. You thanked everyone but me. Was I even in the room when you... Was I even in the room when your host alert came in? See, Van Dweller's hosting me. I didn't even see it. Yes, I was. Oh, well, I am sorry. Thank you very much for the host, Friday. And Van Dweller, thank you very much for the host. Is this the world record for the cart? Yeah, may as well be now. I mean, nobody else is playing it. Let's see, T-spin or Riot? Yes, Riot it is then, because I didn't get the T-spin. Does the game allow it? Well, I can try again. Thank Vandy to leave Friday mad. No. I don't wanna face the wrath of Friday. That's one thing I don't ever want. I know better. Okay, so I'm very bad at setting up T-spins. So we'll, see, I told you I was bad. Okay, well, this is about as good as it's gonna get. So let's, oh, this is gonna be a disaster. Okay, let's try this, try T-spin. Nah, didn't get it that time. Man, I'm gonna see a decrease in subs because I'm not hitting T-spins. Can already see it now. You didn't hit the T-spin, unsubbed or unfollowed, whatever. Like, oh, okay. Besides, I don't even do T-spins on my normal game. Everybody should know this. I am so anti-T-spin. It's really true. I'm so very anti-T-spin. Like, I know it's one of the better things to do on like the modern games, but even on the modern Tetris games, I will never do it. If I do it, it's on accident. Oh, hey, sweet. We went up a level.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. Okay, well, we're getting somewhere, and I actually did notice a slight speed increase. So that's a plus. Of course, you know, I'm at near 200 and I'm at 230 lines and level 11. What sense does that make? Oh my god, no, that at the rate this is going, nobody's gonna want to stay for that long. I gotta go to work in the morning. And I mean, do you have to work in the morning?
In the afternoon, but I don't think you'd get it by then either.
Yeah, I know, exactly. I won't get it by then either. I can't wait to, you know, announce when that's gonna happen. So, tune in next time for I attempt to max out this game. Ah! Yeah, right. not this game. And now that I've mentioned it, people are gonna want to see it. Let's see. Max out a riot. Oh my god, the T-spins. Oh my god, the T-spins. Or, sorry, not T-spins, but the L pieces. Okay. RNG coming back to haunt me once again. So like 260 lines, and I'm still on level 11? Good God. This is definitely a prototype. Alright, can we make it to level 12? Let's see if we can make it to level 12. And then, so on top of this, we have a couple of other carts that, that he brought so we can, showcase. Oh, look at that misdrop. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Tengen points are all about drop points. Yeah, yeah. So, I don't think you can T-spin on the prototype either. I tried a couple times, so I don't think T-spins are a thing in this. Fast speed hype. Come on, this... that wasn't even level 19 speed. Level 30 or riot. Oh, well, I don't think that's happening. Not today. So, let's see. 192k, 260 lines. What is this, Tetris 2? We do not speak of Tetris 2 on this channel. Tetris 2 is an abomination of a Tetris game. And Packy, if you're watching, I hope you heard that loud and clear. I hope you heard that very loud and clear. Tetris 2 is an abomination of a Tetris game. If he started right now, it wouldn't even get to level 30 today. Exactly.
It took about 20 minutes to go from 10 to 11.
20 minutes? Yeah, 20 minutes from 10 to 11? Yeah, no. No. My Tetris playing can only go for, at most, 2 hours in a day. So. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Sword Striker. Okay, so, let's see. I don't think there's... well, let's see what the 2-player looks like. By Vadim Gerasimov, programmed by Ed Log. So, see, this seems faster. Or maybe it's just me. But this does seem a bit faster than what I was playing on. 3... 4. So many blocks. So many blocks. Man, those stats would be great right now. I'd love to see how high that block counter is. But I'll say, did you notice how many lines I was getting at the beginning of the game compared to later on in the game?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's because lines in the beginning, lines were popping up frequently. Whereas as I progressed, they kind of stopped showing up. It would be like one every God knows how many blocks. But it was a lot. Can we refer to Tetris 2 as Bad Dr. Mario? You know what? Yes. Yes. I think we can. Will he tell us his craziest offer? I will leave that up to him. It's up to you.
No, it's...
Yeah, I don't want to put you on the spot on this. It's totally up to you.
Yeah, it's in the thousands, but we'll leave it
okay.
there.
Yeah, so that we'll leave it at that. It's in the thousands. Are the pieces identical every time you start over? Like, what do you mean? Are the pieces identical as far as the color? I want $1,000. Hell, I do too. I would love $1,000. Friday, you should go get me $1,000. She's not gonna like that. But seriously, God bless Friday. Friday's a sweetheart. I like Friday. Very, very important to the classic Tetris community. She's done quite a bit.
Nice.
Yeah.
The order.
Let's see. Ninja, please. Sweet. That's another person that says that. That's great. No, I mean the order. In Tengen Tetris, every time you top out in a 2-player game, you can restart with A plus B. Ninja, please, I don't even have 100. I'm pressing AB and nothing's happening. No resets, no nothing. God, this...
No, after you top out.
Oh, after... Let's see. Every time you top out in a 2-player game. Okay, well, let's top out and let's see. No. I think it's AB. I'm pressing AB together. Nothing's happening. Race player 2 to topping out. Oh, you got it. Yes, I suck. I should stop playing Tetris forever. Wasn't... Oh. I guess we should let player 2 finish. I was getting ahead of myself. Now try A and B. Oh, you want me to top out first before player 2? And then try A and B? Okay, yeah, no, I'm pressing A, B together, even, at different times, nothing's happening. So, yeah, Elorg is a shortened, is the shortened name for, crap, I don't even remember. It's on the NES, the classic NES game on the, oh, thank you. Oh my god. Electronorg Technica. Here, let me see that again. Electron Org Technica. That is Elorg. But since nobody can say that, they just thus became Elorg. So, in the Tengen version, A and B works. Thanks your friend for sharing this. Yes, again, thank you so much for. What's up, Lance? Yeah, this is it. This is the prototype. And I've got next to me the actual Tengen Tetris, so we can compare and contrast the two games, see the similarities, the differences, and all that jazz. So it's almost like doing a research paper, a fun research paper. Like, seriously, I wish they could have allowed us to do this, way back when. This is kind of trippy. Yeah. So, one of the other viewers pointed out that on the player 2 slot, you see those bars? That's how many times... That's basically the block counter. That's the equivalent of the block counter. And how many times it's shown up. Oh, here we go. Let's try for an S spin. Yeah, see, I couldn't even do an S spin. I was tapping the hell out of it. So, it may be true that you just cannot do, that it won't do spins. That may be a thing. But we'll, Knights of the End Table, line piece! Always a classic. So, for those who don't know, Knights of the End Table is a channel that I'm also involved in. Just a group of friends and myself. And we decided to do a shared channel. And I'm not on there as much as they are because, obviously I have my own channel. And but every now and again I'll stream on that channel. So if you would like, please give them a follow. You will definitely be seeing me on there with some of the other members playing. I know Gin Chacho wants to do Zombies Ate My Neighbors, so that's gonna be a thing. And there's lots of other games that that are gonna go on that channel. I know Geen and Lance are doing Arcade Spirits, which looks fan-freaking-tastic. We had one of our other members, Viathon, play Conker's Bad Fur Day. That was a whole lot of fun to watch. And I may or may not have learned the Great Mighty Pooh song because of him. I have absolutely no regrets. We gotta, yes, we will. We will definitely play Zombies Ate My Neighbors together. God, now that I mention it, I kind of want to sing the Great Mighty Pooh song. I don't think I should though. Oh God. Oh, that song. It's so good, and it's It's far better than it ever should have been. Have you heard it?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I had that game when it was still new. And,
oh, okay.
I think every single one of my friends played it and beat it at my house.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the size of the pieces throwing me off. It feels like an uneven gap sometimes, right? Like I was saying earlier, I wasn't even able to tell whether I had 3 or 4 pieces, you know, lying in wait for a Tetris. So I would just slam the line bar down to the right and just kind of hope for the best and see what happens. But yeah, it is definitely much harder to tell whether you're gonna get a Tetris or not. That was 4 S pieces there. So also something else that we discovered. Oh look, I'm on level 10 now. How about that? Something else that we discovered is garbage. Line bars, line pieces show up a lot more frequently at the beginning of the game compared to later on, which sucks, but it's I don't know, it's weird. So we've now seen that is the Tengen Tetris prototype. I'm gonna plug in the actual Tengen Tetris cart now, and we're gonna just kind of compare and contrast the two. Academy Soft. No. Awesome. Awesome. I got people in the chat singing the Great Mighty Pooh song. That's great. Okay, so on this you can see there's various modes: 1 player, 2 player, cooperative, versus the computer, with the computer. I've never done that, but all right. So we'll do 1 player. We'll do level 9 because, well, reasons. Handicap select. Silence. Loginska. Bradinsky. Karinka. Troika. Isn't the music in this stolen from Japanese Nintendo Tetris? I don't know. I have never actually played any of the Famicom Tetris games. Oh, I didn't select in time, so it went back to the main screen. We'll go Loginska. So you see that it starts off with a colored block, but turns into a solid color once it's dropped. Lancer's sub, thank you, brother. Much appreciated.
How many more points they're giving you?
What's that?
How many more points they're giving you per just dropping a piece? They're giving you like 240 to 300 points per drop.
Good. Oh my god.
The prototype was 7 points.
The prototype was 7 points. Oh wow. Okay. So, and you know, and on NES Tetris, you don't get more than like, I think no more than 9 points for a hard drop.
Okay.
Sound effects. Yeah, there was no sound on the prototype. So now that they're hearing music, it's like, oh my gosh, yay. There's actually music on this. You know what? I should attempt a T-spin. Since we weren't able to do it on the prototype, and personally, I don't even know if I've never attempted to try a T-spin on Tengen Tetris before. See, now this never happened.
No.
Glad they stole the tracks. The Famicom version is the worst version of Tetris ever made. Also, no animation. You can really tell the other cart is a prototype. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The one thing I've never been good at is setting up T-spins purposely.
Because you avoid them.
Exactly, because I avoid them like the plague. Okay. There, we have a T-spin set up. Y'all see this? There is a T-spin setup. Now, if it'll just give me a T freaking block. I swear to God, if this thing doesn't give me a T block. Wow, really? Really? Oh my God, that's dumb.
You're taking that T-spin or bust to heart.
Yeah. Oh, garbage. Alright, let's try this again. So yeah, like I said, a lot of people know that I am so anti T-spin. It's, you know, I do my best to avoid them on classic Tetris, on modern Tetris. You know, I do my best to just never do them, regardless of, you know, oh, but it gives you this many points, etc., etc. It's like, I'm just gonna continue with the Tetrises. They're easier for me. Okay, here, I'm gonna... There. T-spin setup. Oh, please, for the love of God, give me a T-piece. Don't you do this to me again. There we go. Alright. T-spin. No! Wow! Wow, yeah, this version will not let you do T-spins. Oh, okay. No, okay, cool. They actually do have,
The stats meter.
yeah, they actually do have a stats meter. It's just, they have... This time they have the pieces under it.
Not the colors.
Not the colors. Yeah.
The eye-killing colors.
Yeah. So, okay, cool. So yeah, they do have a stats meter. It's just on this they have the blocks, which is, you know, what it should show. Whereas all they do is have the meters for their color, you know, the color for the meters, and that's what they go off. They go off the color of the blocks. So, like, Okay, so a red bar was the eyepiece, or the line bar, or whatever you want to call it. This is how, this is how often it showed up. That prototype is, yeah, it really is. It really is. Yeah, it's definitely something different. Okay, so I think we're gonna go ahead and top out. I think that will do it. What?
I want to grab some photos of the clear through this.
Oh, okay.
Of the created by stuff.
Okay.
For the real one.
Sure.
All right, next menu. All right. Cool.
And here, let me actually.
Like the program and the video graphics, I wouldn't mind seeing if.
Hold on. I know there's if I don't press anything, it'll go back to the main screen.
Oh, okay.
Cool. So. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I greatly appreciate all of you being here to see this this Tetris prototype. All you Tetris players and aficionados, and anybody else who's just straight up interested in seeing what this brought. And the nice thing was we were able to compare it with the actual unlicensed Tengen Tetris. So that was really cool too. All right, that will do it. Thank you all. I appreciate you all being here. Thank you for choosing to watch my channel. Be sure to follow if you enjoyed what you saw. Be playing a lot more games in the near future. Take care. Have a good night.